Frank and Christine Gardner, thank you so much for joining me today.
It's our pleasure.
Now, you guys have been part of EXP for a short time now. Or actually, it's been, how many months has it been now?
6 months nearly.
6 months. Gosh, that's gone fast. But you've done so much as well. Can you give me a brief just rundown of your experience in real estate so far?
Yeah, well, I started in real estate in late 2005, working for Ray White, Runaway Bay Group and Helensvale on the Gold Coast. And I became elite by 2010. And we've ended up selling, working in 16 suburbs and selling properties at the value of hundreds of millions.
Yeah, wow. You've had a great career. So what do you love about real estate?
Just the passion to help people. We like to help sellers. We like to help buyers, work with investors. It's all about helping people.
Yeah,
and obviously the rewards come back to you.
Yeah, great. So how many years have you been in real estate?
17 years.
17 years. Yeah, a long time. Okay, so what do you love about EXP? Now you've swapped over. You've sort of done the traditional model for 17 years, franchises. So what's been your experience? What do you love about EXP, and what's been the difference of where you were to where you are now?
Well, there's a huge difference because we have our own brand now, Frank Gardner Real Estate, which is working really well. And obviously there's different pillars throughout the business, EXP, where we can have our own rent roll. We can have a share in the share portfolio with the business. And also I'm building teams with experienced agents, bringing them into EXP as part of Frank Gardner Real Estate.
Exactly. And so what do you love, Christine? What do you love about EXP?
Probably it's you have your own business, but you're not you don't have to have all the headaches like trust accounts and manage all those sorts of franchises and things with like RP data and price the RealWorks and all of those things. You don't have to worry about all that. That all comes in the EXP package.
Yeah, you don't have to manage all those subscriptions. And what about, you've mentioned before working from home and not being, somebody saying, oh, you're not in the office or whatever. That was a big thing for you too, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we sort of always, well, especially since COVID came along, worked a lot from home anyway. So that wasn't that big a difference for us, but I know that would be for a lot of people. We like working at home, gives us that you get, well, you basically got freedom to do what you need to do in your time, the way you want to. You intersperse it with going for a coffee or taking the dogs out for a walk or whatever. We sort of have much more of a lifestyle, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And so your signboards, what I love about EXP is the flexibility to have your own branding, as you said, Frank. And, your signboards, you can't miss them. You've got your two beautiful dogs and they're on your signboard and, you're easily recognizable. You walk around Paradise Point or you walk when I saw you down at Coolangatta and everybody's lined up to pat the dogs as you're walking up the street. People recognize you because of that. So you're able to think outside the box, aren't you? And your marketing's, you can be creative and have your own personality, and that's certainly what you've done as well on your business cards and your for sale sign and all that sort of thing. Was that important to you as well?
Yeah, very important to create our own branding and obviously designing our own marketing now, which is much better than the past. And having the flexibility, like Chris says, more flexibility to work and of some time out as well. And also earning a lot more money, so probably 40% more in commissions, which is very important. Building the rent roll, which is our assets, and obviously having the shares, but building teams as well. And we're all like-minded people.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're kind of all the free thinkers, aren't we?
That's
so
right.
Think outside the box. So yeah, no, like you said, you're making more money, your rent roll, growing a team, and your share portfolio. So that's things that the previous employer didn't offer or wasn't able to offer. That we can as a brand, and of course EXP's in 24 countries around the world, 89,000 agents at this point, soon to be 90,000. We've got a massive big back end machine listed on the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. very, very healthy in the black. You know, we're not going anywhere. You guys aren't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. EXP's not going anywhere. So, you know, you've sort of got that stability to be able to build a business. And I was talking to somebody this morning and I said, like, you know, EXP is not just about listing and selling. It's a whole platform for a business, isn't it? You know, everything that you've just described, you're not just a real estate person, you are a business person with all your different things that you can do and all the things that you can bring to the table. And that's just 4 of them. You know, but there's so many other things that you can bring into it as well, isn't there? You know, that the world is your oyster, literally. And also just for me, it's about the inspiration from other people with what they've achieved, whether it's been in Australia or overseas, you know, the things that they've brought into their businesses. It's like, you know, there's so much inspiration out there that I think it's exciting. Like you guys, every time I see you now, you're just smiling from ear to ear. Yeah, you've got things happening all the time. And you can just see it. Your energy has changed. I've known you guys for a while now, and your energy has just shifted. You just seem more relaxed. You seem happier. I mean, you're making more money, you know, all of those sorts of things, but you've also got the freedom. So it's completely changed your world, hasn't it?
Yeah, and very important for us. We've embraced the world-class training from the United States, obviously in 24 countries. And we're sharing technology and training with different states in this country, Western Australia, South Australia, New South Wales, Queensland, and we're all working together as one big team.
Yes, it's amazing. And so did you look at other models? I mean, you knew the franchise model. Did you look at other models before you joined us? I know, like Frank, I know you went into a lot of detail about EXP and, you know, sort of really dotted your I's and crossed your T's. And I love that about you, that you're that kind of person, because I'm not so much, but I know if I wanted to buy something, I'd come to you because I know you've done the research, and I know you turned EXP upside down, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I looked at all the brands across the country and all the options that they had, and EXP came out on top. A lot more benefits. Obviously, a new innovative team coming together in this country and growing so fast in the last 3 years, going from very few agents to more than 200.
Exactly. And so what was the deciding factor? What was the one big thing, if there was, that made you choose EXP?
Well, it was the 4 pillars that I've mentioned earlier. It's having the sales division, the rental division, getting shares within the company itself, and also having that flexibility to build your own team.
You know, when people are listening to this, they're probably going to be thinking, wow, you bought a business. Like, you know, how much was it to buy this business? Okay, so tell everybody, how much was it to buy this business?
What, EXP or ours?
Yeah, for you to buy this business, $218 to join. You know, that's how much it cost you to have your own business, $218 a month for your monthly subscription. So for you to have that platform of 4 different pillars of your business has cost you $218, you know. So people that are buying franchises or people that are starting their own franchises, like, you know, they're spending what, 200 grand or more to 300 grand to start their own franchises, you know, with everything that it takes. You've done that for $218.
And with our new business, it's all cloud-based. We don't have to have the office and the overheads with all the equipment, machinery, and the admin staff. And, you know, we're just working really well together, and we're growing with EXP all around the country.
Yeah. And I mean, I love working with you guys too. It's heaps of fun. You know, we're always sort of going like, let's do this and let's do that. And this person's interested, and, you know, like all those things. I love hearing about your success stories too. So anybody that's considering joining EXP, what would you say to them if they're sort of sitting back and looking at you and, you know, sort of people that you may know from the franchise or whatever? What would you say to them? They're just sitting back and going, oh yeah, I'll see how Frank and Christine are going, you know. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say, you know, make the decision now. It's never too late. Come in now. We're starting. We're a young company, and we're happy to catch up and have a meeting with you and discuss how the company works, where it's taken us. We've got off to a flying start, and we've sold everything that we've been listing, and you know, the market's really good at the moment, and it's a great time to change from, you know, bigger company and move into EXP with your own business.
Yeah, your own brand, exactly. So you have a lot to offer agents that are considering joining. So what are some of the things that agents could be worried about, do you think, and how can you help them? So if they're thinking, oh, I'd like to, but I'm worried about, you know, maybe how do I get started, or, you know, like going out for my own business, what if they're scared? What would you say to them then?
Well, they've got a lot of support in the team. We've got operations managers, we've got admin staff, trust account people, contracts people. We've got a strong team, so they're there to support each agent that comes on board. We're there to support the agents as well.
Sure. So if somebody's worried, oh, I'm not going to, know how to do the database, you guys are help, you guys can help them, can't you? Like if there's certain things that they get stuck, you're happy to sort of, coach people through and guide them through. You've already done that before. So, if anybody's worried, just give Frank or Christine a call. We're here to help. Especially if you're on the Gold Coast too, we've got a great team here. We meet every second Thursday for a coffee, and last Friday of the month for drinks and dinner or whatever. We're going to do a karaoke cruise one day. Frank and Christine are going to sing. What are you going to sing?
No, you keep saying that, Lisa.
No, you're going to be John Travolta or Olivia Newton-John. That's what I think. But anyway, so anybody that wants to join us for that, it'll be great to see Frank and Christine sing. You're the one that I want. That'll be great. Yeah, that'll be worth just joining for that, I think. But anyway,
Absolutely.
All right. Was there anything else you want to say before we go?
I think we've covered everything. We're just happy to see the company growing. We're doing very well, and we want to help others to join us, and they'll all do well as what we've done. I mean, we've progressed extremely well in the last 6 months.
You have, and it's been exciting to see. Well, thank you so much to both of you, and to anybody thinking about joining, please give Frank or Christine a call as soon as you can. All right. Thanks, Frank and Christine.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.